Hey everybody, welcome. Here's another video from us. We have big news today. We just released 150, the Acuitas trading bot. This has been in development for quite a while, and we covered it a little bit in a previous video, but we've released it today and it's available for download, and you can get it right now. Watching this video, just go over to the website, and I was just showing TradingView there for a second. And we have a downloads page you can go to, and on the downloads page we have Windows, Intel build, Mac Silicon build, Mac Windows build, and a Linux Intel build. And thing that I wanted to mention here is that since we're building now for Apple Silicon, which is ARM based, we're going to be releasing a Raspberry Pi version in the coming months. So we're pretty excited about that. It should be cool. You should be able to do some fun things with that. At a minimum, there should be plenty of power on a Raspberry 4 or Raspberry 5 even to run the bot, and be kind of cool to just have something low powered if you wanted to run it in your house or something like that. And that build will provide something like that. So stay tuned for that news, and we will talk about that more in the future. So let's just dive in. Now I am running 150. You can see down here in the bottom corner, this is not beta anymore. I got an eval license on, so basically you can download the bot and jump right in, get evaluation license going, and just put in your API credentials for Binance, Binance US, or Coinbase, and you'll be up and running in literally like a minute or two. And right now I am running this on Binance, and we've seen this before in a different video. I'm not going to cover this right now, but this is my paper trading screen. I did this on purpose the other day, minus 33, just to get out of something because I was doing some testing. So usually this is pretty good, although we are down kind of in a downturn. So if anything, I'd be bagged up probably if I was live trading now. But usually when I've been doing a lot of paper trading, this has been the opposite. So anyway, that's just what that number is there. What I'm going to talk about today is signals. So we have added in a beta for signals, and we allow you to paper trade your TradingView signals into the bot. The bot will execute them, and you can use this in addition to any of the strategies that are built in that you want to use. What's cool about signals, obviously, is that you're open to literally anything. So this is not a good strategy, but this is something that I've been using just mostly to test. I would obviously not trade on anything like this because I think there's, like this one here is a loss. So I will tend to just, I would rather bag up than do any kind of stop or anything like that. But the other thing is with these, I think too, just looking, so these are small gains, even though these are, gains. You're not gonna make anything probably with the fees at, less than 0.5%. So unless you're trading, big volumes or something like that, then I don't know, maybe, but I tend to, at a minimum, trade, scalp no less than 1%. And as I mentioned in another video, which I will go into, not in this video, but yet another one, we've built in ways now that you can count for fees a lot better and everything. So this would all be included, and a 0.41% in this case, you're not gonna make anything. As a matter of fact, when we go in and we see this, we'll see that most of these trades here actually lost because of the fees. That aside, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm playing around and I'm testing with. And so basically, the idea is that you have some Pine script, and I will show you in a second how to get it if you don't have it. And you have your Pine script strategy, and you've pasted into TradingView, and now you're using their strategy tester to, you know, go through and see if you can find something good. For instance, the ones that we offer are pretty tight, actually. Our Bollinger Band is really good. Our EMA strategies are pretty interesting. But if you don't want to do any of that and you want to totally go in a different route, obviously we've included a core amount of strategies just to get people going. I actually, to be honest, I trade mostly with BB because I'm comfortable with it, and it's pretty good when you can couple our BB strategy with DCA, and if you have the capital, then it can perform really well. That being said, not everybody wants to do that. They have all kinds of different ones they want to play with. You have a subscription to TradingView, so you want to, you have all these people you might have access to that have all these ideas. So that's what this is all about. So it basically opens the door to really, sky's the limit at this point. I will show you in a second how that is even going to take off further, and it's going to lead into where we're going with the product. So I have my Pine script here, and when I go into the strategy tester, it will tell me what the profitability is, and I can tweak this more. I haven't done it because, again, my goal here wasn't to create the best Pine script. My goal here was to get signals in so I can run them and test them on the bot, and I can demonstrate and show how they all work. Once you have all of this, then and you're getting the results you want, then you can go in on the bot side and you can create a signal. I'm going to delete this 801 because I wasn't even using it. And I will show you what that process is. It's super simple, and it's actually pretty cool. So we're going to first, we have 4 steps basically to create this signal. So the first thing is I'm just going to say my signal, and what that does now is it gives me 2 things that I'm going to need for TradingView, and I'll show you where to plug these in a second. We use webhooks with TradingView. We don't use, email or any of that kind of stuff. I've seen a few bots that use email. We built a whole webhook service that does all this for you, so you actually don't have to do it. And we provide you with the full URL with your ID and everything on there. And it's important that you just copy to clipboard on this, because all this stuff has to be perfectly right. If it doesn't, it's not going to work right. So that's why we give you this copy to clipboard button. So I'm going to copy this webhook URL here with the clipboard. I'm going to go back over to my TradingView. Now, this is another thing that's important, is when you run your TradingView backtest, basically your strategy tester here, there's only one place where you can go to where this is going to work right. And under the strategy tester, once it's run and you have results and you're seeing stuff up on the chart, you have to add the alert here. Okay, there's other places to add the alert. You can add an alert up at the top. You can even go into a indicator, and these little little things here, more, you can go here to add an alert. Don't do that. Don't add it here. Don't add it at the top. Only add alerts here under the strategy tester when you're doing your back testing. So I click add alert here. And so what that's going to do is it's going to give me 2 tabs here. The webhook lives on the notifications tab. And so here's, where they say to pop that in. Now I've already done this. So my webhook URL is already in there, but you would paste yours in here. I also have mine playing a little sound that, I know something happened. So I don't know, you can do all kinds of stuff here. You can notify, show a pop-up, send an email if you want, right? I don't want any of that stuff. I just want to hear the sound, and I put the webhook URL in here. So that's what goes in the notifications tab. Now on the settings, there's 2 other spots that we can change. So I'm going to take this message area and I'm going to clear that. I'm going to go back to the bot. I've copied my webhook URL, and it even, gives you a little check mark saying you've done it. If you don't check these, you're not going to be able to go to the next step. So you have to complete these steps basically. So complete step 1. Step 2 is this message. This actually tells TradingView what data to send over to the signals relay, so the bot can pick it up and it can act on it. So I'm going to copy the clipboard there. So I've copied this. I have a little message up there saying it's copy the clipboard. I'll go over here, paste it in, and now I have my message in there. You can also name the alert, something, just so you know, because the alerts will come over here on the side. So it's good to have them by name. Create, boom, you're done. And there's my new alert. Now I'm going to turn this off actually, because I don't want to receive any alerts right now on this, but you can control the alert once you have it over here, and you can hover over it and they will show you what each one basically is named, what the message and stuff is, etc., etc. Now, another thing to be aware of is right now I'm running this on 1 minute candles. This will matter. Technically, I guess it won't, but you should match the candle that you're running on TradingView with the candle on the signal, which I will show you in a second. So once I'm done with this, I've set up my alert. Okay, cool. Next. Now, we allow you to specify and choose what the pair is that you want to run. So in this case, I'm running Doge with Tether 1 minute on Binance. So you can change, any of this however you want, run on any pairs. The exchange has to match, of course. You can't run Binance on Binance US and vice versa. I mean, you could send a signal in, but the bot looks to see that the exchange name matches up, and it would not find it, and it would drop the signal, so nothing would happen. It's not going to, crash or anything like that. But so I'm going to go in and choose. Let's see, on Binance, I think Sol has some pretty good volume. So Sol USDT. My available capital now, this is my capital that's spread across all the paper trading. So you will be sharing this capital with your strategy paper trading as well. And the strategy paper trading and the signals paper trading are exclusive. So I cannot have a strategy paper trade pair the same as a signals paper trading pair. Just can't do that because they would be stomping all over each other for orders. And so you can either run the pair on the strategies, or you can either run it on signals. So that's what that is. And you'll get an error here saying that if you do have a pair that you're running on a strategy, it will give you an error there. And so they both share the same capital. So when you control the capital in the configuration under the paper trading settings, and it's going to act like a real exchange would basically. So you're going to be taking out of that capital for your buys and putting back in, for yourselves with your profits and everything. And so that's all shared. I'm going to do a fixed amount by type, and I'm just going to buy, to 50. Right now, the only execution mode we have is paper trading. Next version, you'll have paper trading and live trading. So you can actually take pairs and you can flip them in and out if you want. And the bot will know, how to handle all that, how to handle the orders, et cetera, et cetera. So, there we go. So after we did all this, it says, yeah, this pair already exists in paper trading, can't be used for signal. That's because I've been using Sol for good volume. So let me go to, what's another good volume? I guess I could do ETH. Okay. I don't think I'm using that for anything. Yeah, so I like Sol because it's had a lot of action, this month and everything. So I've been using that for testing. But ETH is good, and I would create that, and then it's like, great, save and finish, boom. So wait for that. Okay, now here's my pair. It is turned off right now, and I actually don't have a signal behind this. I'll show you the Doge one in a second. If I did, then, you know, I want to make sure that I turn it on here first, and then to make sure that, you know, I don't miss any positions or anything, I will turn it on in Trading View second. And you can do that by, you can control it over here with the start pause button. So let's go into here. So now, this is basically, it's the same interface that we have with trading for the strategies. So the only difference is, obviously, we don't plot any indicators or anything like that on there. So it's going to kind of, it's going to look maybe kind of a little plain, but I'll show you in a second. It's, you know, you still have the orders plotted and everything, and we still have the matches coming through, the order book. So we have basically all that same functionality that exists for the strategy paper trading. And down at the bottom, we would see trades available if we have them, and we don't have any trades here, obviously. So my background is blue here because I was testing something. Yours will not be like that. Now, so a couple things. Again, just like strategy testing, you know, we have the pair, we have the price that updates in real time. You have an entry price. If you have any trade that's going on, it's going to show the current price. And like I said, as the prices are updating, so will this, the volume updates, like all this stuff, you know, is reactive the same way it was or is with, you know, regular paper trading. When you get into a trade, now, because the bot isn't directing this, it's not going to show you a estimated exit price, but it will show you, you know, if you're going to be in profit or loss, and it just bases that off of what the entry price is. So you'll still be able to see that. And then here, of course, you know, we show that the source is Trading View. That's the Trading View icon. This is the name of the signal, and just the properties that we put in on that signal. Now, if I wanted to, I could go back here and go to edit, and then just like before, I could update any of this stuff. And if now, here's where we default to 1 minute right now. If I wanted to run a different time period on the candles, I could change it down here. And you would also want to change your Trading View chart as well to match. Now, they don't have to be the same, but you will not visually be in sync, and it could throw you off a little bit. So up to you. If you know how to do all that and you feel comfortable with it, then go for it. Again, we give you access to the webhook URL. You shouldn't need this, but you can always see it. And if you ever mess up your message or something, you're like, what did I do? You can always get access to that again and, you know, copy that over and fix it or whatever. So we always give you access to that there in the edit. Again, you know, we put, you know, in the right spots or relevant spots just to let you know that this is in beta. It's paper trading only, and live trading is coming for this. So that's what we have there. Now let me go over to my Doge pair. Now, I think on this one, I think I had some orders. Let's see, charts, yeah, charts refreshing on the history. Yeah, so these were some tests I was running earlier, and as I go through the bot and work on it and everything, there's gaps where I don't do anything, and then I test it and I watch stuff. So I think, what are these times? This might have been overnight, I don't know. But, you know, this is where I left it on, and you can see that these are the signals that were executed actually on the Trading View side. And as a matter of fact, let me go and just zoom in on, what is this, 25th of January, 1400. So we'll go over to Trading View, and you can see that where these matched. So what did I say the time was? Where are we here? 25th, 1506. So 25th, 15, yeah, so we're over here. So, and let me make this better. There we go. Okay, so we can see 1506. Let me make this guy a little bit bigger. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see that in this particular strategy, we have an entry here and an exit here, and if I flip over, boom, same exact thing. So you can see the bot, it executes what it sends over and it doesn't ask any questions. Again, TradingView is driving all this stuff for you. So it's not the same as the bot strategies. And so just keep that in mind. But you should be able to line both of these up like perfectly, basically. And we can see that if I would have kept it on, I turned it off here on the bot side, but I would have continued to get more orders. And here I think I stopped it sometime this morning or something like that. So that's what that is. That's what it's going to look like. You're not going to see, again, any indicators here. You're just going to see the orders. And down here at the bottom, of course, you're going to get the same thing that we see with the strategies as well. And like I said, once the fees are all calculated in, you can see that these micro snipes are like, they're not making you anything because you're basically just, in this case, covering the fees. And Binance fees are actually pretty low too. So you would obviously in real life would want to have a better strategy that's going to at least get you, 1% or something. And again, like I said, I didn't spend a lot of time with that strategy to, make it super profitable. My goal on that was to just get it in here and to make sure it all tests out and everything really well. So yeah, we can see up here, that's like a 1%. So super tiny compared to, what you would want at a minimum here. So that is basically in a nutshell signals. And one thing I'm going to show you real quick too that we're going to be getting into, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit more, is, okay, so we have these Pine scripts here. Now there's a couple things we can do. You can be a Pine script coder and, you can code up your own great Pine scripts. You can also, let's see, you can load them up from the scripts that are available in TradingView. And also, I don't know how to get to it on mine here, but you can, yeah, these are all the ones I've worked on, but you can actually go and get scripts from the communities as well. And I don't remember off the top of my head where that is, but anyway, I don't use TradingView a lot. If you use it more, you will know how to get access to those. And that's basically everybody's strategies. And you might subscribe to other people. You might have bought some. So you'll be able to load all those in on your Pine editor. But what everybody else is doing is they're using ChatGPT for that stuff. I only have 3.5 turned on because I didn't update my subscription, but we could use ChatGPT, and we're going to be actually integrating more AI, probably open AI, as well as the free installable AI Ollama. If you search for Ollama, Ollama, you'll find that app. I don't think it's for Windows yet. On the Mac, I have Apple Silicon and a good amount of memory and everything, so I can run it locally on mine, and I can basically get pretty close to ChatGPT settings. And so we'll probably integrate both of those two. One will require a paid API from OpenAI to do it, and then the other one, if you have Ollama, we'll let you tie into that one too. I'm just going to show right now the way that everybody's kind of using it now, which is just copy paste. But when either next version or the version after 1.5.2 maybe will give you your own chat interface into it, and you'll be able to do it right in the bot, and then copy the Pine script over into TradingView, and then drop that into your signal. And I'll show you that flow here. So I'm going to let's see, create me a Wonder Band strategy in Pine script 5. I want my entry signal to be when close price crosses down over the low band. my exit signal will be 1% gain. I could do like DCA and a bunch of other stuff. I've noticed with Pine script with some of these GPT kind of results, it's sort of hard for it to do that. You got to tweak a lot, but I'm trying to think what else I could do. Yeah, I could just do this, and then I'm using standard deviation of 2 or 20, I forget. Well, let's see what it spits out. Create me a Bollinger Band, Pine script 5. It's going to be close price cost down. Yeah, we'll see what it gives us. Okay. So as you can see, it's going to spit all that out. And it's going to give us even our, it's going to plot like our entry and exit signals. And it will do the entry and exit on the strategy, which then will signal the action or the alert to open and close on the trade. So I could basically take this, copy, go over to here, and paste it over here. And let's see, yeah, so there's a couple things. I think it's TA. Yeah, so there, and you can ask, I know this because I've been messing around with it, but you can actually ask ChatGPT. So there's a little like a little window down here. So I could go in and I could copy this. I could be like, I got this error. And it will tell you, oh yeah, sorry. Here's, the update. I know for a fact that it's already, because, or at least for these standard deviations ones, because they hang them off of TA now. And, oops. Yeah, so that you can get, a lot of info on it. And I think it's with TA2. No. Let me see what this said. So upper. So all right. Just copy and paste it in. And we'll see if it is happier with that. Still crossover as an error. And we're still getting these, so let's see what crossover says. Function for crossover. Yeah, so you'll have to go through basically and kind of debug it with ChatGPT. But the main point with this is that this basically opens you up to like I said, if you want to use different strategies, ones that you've gotten from friends or people you subscribe to or whatever, then this is your vehicle now for it. I'm not going to actually run this because I don't want to waste any more time debugging it. I will go back to my, let's see if I can just Command Z back out of this. I think this is what I was running. So yeah, a lot of time that you can spend with this, a lot of opportunity. And I will leave that at that. That is it for signals. So just know that, again, you can run all this in evaluation mode. Obviously, we'd like you to purchase a license, but you can, just run out of the box like this. My paper trading is here also. And I turned all these off because, again, testing, I was just trying to stay focused on what I was doing. We will be providing more updates on videos, Telegram channel, and X as to when we're going to release 151. So, stay tuned for that. And I think that's kind of it for this video. I know we kind of went a little bit in the weeds on this, on the TradingView side, but that's basically what I wanted to show you. So again, go over to the site. I will add at the end of the video, there'll be a downloads link up here at the top, or you can just go to Acuitas app downloads, and then just download your platform build, and you'll be ready to go, and you'll be set up in a minute or two. So again, thanks for everybody, your patience, and we appreciate all your support and everything you've done, and see you next time.